Hi Sobat Handal Sumsel, how are you today? I hope you are doing great. And as you know, this is a special episode of Chat Time. Today with me, Gamo Deliansa, I'll be hosting in full English. Yesterday, we celebrated our Independence Day. So for today's topic is studying abroad, empowering Indonesia through overseas education. We will discuss how important education is in building a better nation and also to improve our personal growth, academic excellence, and broader understanding of diverse cultures. And we will discuss choosing the right major, understanding the application processes, and adapting to other cultures and hearing about the numerous invaluable experiences in an international environment. How many of you are aiming to pursue overseas education? Please write the comment below, and let's learn as much as we can from our special guest today, Mas Ab Gafur, or we can call him Mas Gaga. He is one of inspiring figure from Directorate General of Treasury, who is also a Boston University alumni. He is one of the famous educational influencer in Indonesia, and we know him through his graduate speech video that went viral when he pursued his master degree in the US. Without further ado, please welcome our special guest today, Mas Gaga. Hi, Mas Gaga. We still wait to connect with him.
Oh, we have
Hello.
connect with him. Hi, Mas Gaga.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you all.
Yes, thank you so much for coming in our special episode of Chat Time. And how are you today, actually?
I'm good. I'm good. It's great here. I'm in the office right now in the meeting room. So I'm good and I'm thankful they can be here. It's great then. It is a very generous introduction from you, Gilma. Today
Thank
I
you.
know that yeah, yeah, we are in Hari Kejepit. Yeah, I don't know what's the English of Hari Kejepit. Probably none. But yesterday we have Independence Day, and
Yes,
tomorrow we have weekend. So
weekend.
I
Yeah,
hope all of us have a good spirit.
still
Yeah,
have
still have a good
spirit.
spirit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also, Gama, I would like to say thank you to Ibu Lydia, the head of Treasury
Yes,
Regional Office of South Sumatra.
yes,
I don't know if she's watching right now. She probably has a very tight schedule, but nonetheless,
yes, yes, yes.
I'd like to say thank you to Ibu Lydia and team for having me this afternoon, and thanks for making this event happen. And also to all of viewers, I see some familiar faces here. Good afternoon, all of you. Thank you so much for joining us here, and I hope that all of you can take away something from our discussion today. So thank you. Gama, back to you.
Yes, thank you, sir. First question for you is, would you like to tell us, Sobat Handal Sumsel, a little bit about your experience while you studying abroad? And like, when did you study? What major did you pursue? And the reason why you choose that major? As, is there any reason that impact to Indonesia? I think that's the first question.
Okay, thank you, Gama. I took a master's degree at Boston University in Massachusetts, the US. My major was banking and financial law. My educational background is law. I took bachelor degree in law at Universitas Erlangga in Surabaya, and I'm currently work for government in the Ministry of Finance of Indonesia. So my major in Boston, it's kind of like a mix between two fields, which is finance and law. So that's why I chose it. That's why I chose banking and financial law in Boston University. As of my experience, Gema, there's a lot of experience that I get when I was in Boston. That's for sure. Studying in campus as well as outside campus is like like making friends and visiting some new and interesting or famous places like Patung Liberty, yeah, and
Yes.
broaden my perspective to the core. So
Yes.
basically, in Boston, I studied a range of subjects related to banking and finance and legal aspects of the financial industry. Um, I learned about banking and finance regulation, including international banking and finance law, where we learn about a legal framework that governs banks and financial institutions, including regulation related to banking operation, capital requirements, consumer protection, international banking and finance, cross-border transactions, international trade finance, and many more. And also, I learned about securities regulations. In Indonesia, we call it saham, yeah. We delve into the legal aspects of securities market, including topics such as initial public offerings or IPOs, insider trading, market manipulation, and the role of regulatory agencies. Also, corporate finance law. In Indonesia, we call it like hukum perusahaan or hukum perseroan, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So we learn about legal issues related to corporate finance, including mergers and acquisition, corporate governance, capital raising, debt and equity financing, and derivatives, structured finance, and bankruptcy and insolvency law, which is very useful for my job today in the Treasury. Because Gema, my position today is the head of contract and compliance at the Directorate Investment Management System (SME) at the Indonesian Treasury, and bankruptcy and insolvency law is like my day-to-day job. So it is very useful what I studied in Boston, and we explore legal aspect of bankruptcy, debt restructuring, and insolvency proceedings, and many more. Like if I have to explain many things that I experienced and what I learned in Boston, it's like I can explain it all day. So I think that's it. That can sum up my experience, like Gema.
Really nice story to hear, and I hope I have an opportunity that you have to say. And the next question is, would you like to tell us step by step what you face while you applying the scholarship? Actually, you are from LPDP already, right? Yes, and where to get?
Means
Oh, sorry.
ministerial
Means
scholarship.
means.
Yeah.
Oh, ministerial scholarship. Okay. Where to get started and what do we need to prepare before applying the scholarship?
Okay. Before I answer questions, I see some people here in the comment section. So for the viewers, if you want to ask like questions or you want to say
Yes.
something, not just question, but maybe you want to share something, just type it in the comment section. And if you are more comfortable using Indonesian, so
Yeah.
you just do so, right? So we are all here
Yeah.
learning English, including me.
We will translate
So
it in Indonesia in English.
yeah, yeah. So if you want to say something in Indonesia, just say it in the comment section, okay? So applying for scholarship, Gema, is a multi-step process that requires careful planning and attention to details. So first thing first, I think you need to research scholarship opportunities. Start by researching scholarship opportunities that align with your field of study. So research, jadi cari dulu ya scholarship opportunities. Cari beasiswa apa yang kalian pengen gitu ya. That align with your field of studies, academic achievements, your interests, kamu sukanya apa, and background ya. And look into scholarship offered by universities or government agencies, jadi dari kampus atau pemerintahan, maybe private organizations, maybe foundations. Foundations like kayak Jarum or Sampurna, things like that. And so you research. So the first thing is that you need to do is Googling. So just just Googling, find scholarship or campus that you want to apply. Sorry, and then you need to make a list of the scholarship that you are interested in applying for. Including in your list is like important information like deadlines, eligibility criteria,
Requirements like
yeah,
yes, yes.
the required documents that you need to apply, that you need to submit, any specific applications, instructions, and then after you make that list, you gather required documents. So after you make that list, you know, right? Kalian tahu apa dokumen yang dibutuhkan. So what is the required documents? So you try to gather that required documents. Most scholarship application, they will require certain documents, such as, for example, transcripts, letter of recommendations, a
Yes,
personal statement, and
yes,
possibly a resume, of course, a CV. In
yes,
Indonesia, we
yes.
call it CV. In
CV,
the US,
yeah,
they call it,
PT,
yeah, in the
resume.
US, they call it a resume. So collect these documents well in advance to avoid like a last minute stress, last minute hassle. Yeah, that is a big suggestion, Gema. So don't wait until like the last
The
week
deadline,
or
yeah,
the
the
last
last deadline.
the deadline of the deadline. And you also need to check the eligibility criteria. Carefully review the eligibility requirements. For example, in my part, sometimes the eligibility criteria is like you have to work for at least 2 years or things like that. So, but every scholarship has a different criteria. So, if you don't meet the requirements, it is best to focus your efforts on the scholarship that is aligned with your qualifications. And personal statements, you need to
Yes.
make a strong personal statements. Many scholarship application require a personal statement or essay. Some people call it essay. Yeah. Take your time to craft a compelling and well-written statement that highlights your academic achievements, goals, passions, many things about you, and letters of recommendations. You need to reach out to like teachers, professors, your supervisors at the university, or mentors who can write nice things about you and provide them with information about scholarships, about your achievements, about your goals, and many things. So I think that sum up the things that you need to
Yes.
apply. Yeah. Hi, Mas
As you said
Gagat,
before,
Rizka. Hello, Rizka.
yeah. Hello, Mbak Rizka or Mr. Rizka. And okay, next question is basically what are the critical points in writing an essay, like personal statement, study objective, or resume in our scholarship set?
What is the
The important point or the critical points,
oh, the
like in
critical
personal statement,
points?
what we need to focus or something like that.
The critical point of personal statement. Um, I think so. So you need to understand that a personal statement is actually our opportunity to showcase our unique qualities, experiences, aspirations to the scholarship or admissions committee in the university. So I think the critical point is like first thing you need to make like introduction, you know,
Line maybe,
introduction.
right?
Yeah, yeah, like you can start with a captivating opening that grabs the reader's attention. Like the first sentence of your personal statement is it's very important uh, because just imagine that the committee, the admission office receive like thousands of documents, and then if you make just a generic essay, you will be easily forgotten. So you need to make like a compelling, weird sometimes, weird in the positive way ya, funny, controversial opening sentence
Yeah.
for your essay. Jadi kalimat pertama di essay kalian itu sangat penting karena mereka menerima ribuan dokumen ya. Jadi kalau
Yes.
if If the personal statement is not
It was
really interesting,
so general. Yeah.
yeah, they just toss it out, like forgot it.
Uh,
Like, yeah. The second thing is like you need to clear the focus of your personal statement. So you need to clearly state the purpose of your personal statement and the scholarship that you're applying for, and explain why you are drawn to this particular scholarship opportunity. Jadi fokusnya apa nih di personal statement kamu?
yes.
Kamu tuh orangnya kayak gimana dan apa yang kamu tonjolkan di situ.
Yeah.
Not too much. Like sometimes people have many sides, so just choose like a 2 or 3 better sides of you. So jadi fokus ya, fokus ininya
Yes.
apa personal statementnya itu fokus, nggak kemana-mana gitu. And
Okay.
you need also to state your background. So provide a concise overview of your background, including your name, educational history, current institution, if you are working like me, and major field study. Briefly touch any relevant academic achievement, awards, or honors. So kalau kalian punya penghargaan, awards atau honors, sebutkan juga di situ. But always remember to credit someone. Jadi misalnya, if you say like, I am the best graduate on my year, kayak saya lulusan terbaik misalnya. Don't just say like that. You need to give credit to people. Like, saya lulusan terbaik thanks to my teachers, or thanks to my friend who always supported me, things like that. Yeah. Karena everything that you achieve, yeah, everything that you achieve is there is other people that help you to achieve it. So you need to give credit when it's due, and also passion and motivation, Gema. So explain why you are very passionate about your chosen field of study. Kenapa kalian suka yang kalian daftar itu? So discuss or what inspired you to pursue this path. Apakah itu because of a personal experience? Maybe someone, maybe you have a plan in the future. Maybe you want to be president. Maybe you want to be a minister of finance. So just
yes.
Actually, there is so much going on in my mind, so I try to I try
Remember.
to
Okay.
remember things. So and also relevant experiences. Because the thing is, Gema, the thing about life on IG is like you don't have like slide or something that can guides you to what to do. So I just say things that I remember, guys. So,
yes.
I hope
It's okay, sir,
you
because what you
saying.
have said is really, really information that we need. And okay, that's about the document or administration process. Sometimes in several type of scholarship, when we meet the requirement of document, we will call to be the interview, call to interview test. And for the interview tester, what do we need to prepare? Like what we have to do to give an impressive mark on interview test.
And so before we step up to the interview process, so I just need to add some ideas about how to write like personal statements. Okay. So also you need to mention about so in your personal statement, sometimes sometimes they limit the number of the words or the characters. So you need to make it very concise, and you need to detail the short terms and long term academic and career goals. So what you plan to learn in like the first year? What you plan to learn in like the whole time you are in the university, and explain how the scholarship will help you to achieve these goals, and
Powerful, yes.
how you plan, how you plan to use your education to make an impact in your
Impact,
society.
yes.
And also, you need to remember that many scholarship has their own agenda. Yeah,
Yeah,
they has their
criteria,
own
yeah,
mission. Yeah, so I
yes,
see I see a lot of question in here, Gema. So
yes, yes.
I will just I will just say some things, and then we will come back later to this
Yeah,
question. Yeah.
calculator, yes, yes.
So I say this, that you need to feel yourself with the scholarship.
Mm,
Sorry. For example, LPDP. LPDP, it's
yes,
about the idea of LPDP. It's about Indonesian
to
youngsters,
this, yeah,
mainly Indonesian people,
yeah,
who try to learn overseas and come back to Indonesia to build
yes,
Indonesia from within. So
yes.
that's the idea of
Purpose,
LPDP. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that's the purpose of LPDP. So you need
yeah, yeah.
to put it in your essay. So when you apply for LPDP, remember these things, and then any essay or any sentences that you write in your personal statement, letter of recommendation, and anything, it has to align
Yes,
with the
align
scholarship's
with the
mission.
purpose, yeah.
That,
Okay, okay,
that's very
okay.
important, because sometimes people are
Yes,
very smart, but they don't fit with the scholarship mission.
yeah.
And also,
Okay.
Gama, you need to show evidence of commitment. So you need to
Mm,
provide examples of how you have shown dedications and commitment
yes.
to the field of interest that you want to apply. So,
Mm,
for example, you want
mm,
to apply law like me, so you need to
mm,
show your commitment to law, like you write this article about law, or you join
yeah.
some kind of competitions about law, things like that.
Vision,
So you
yes.
need to
Uh,
discuss any relevant projects, initiatives,
Projects,
or research that you'll be
chips.
involved in,
Yeah.
and also a contribution to the community. So you need to
Mm,
highlight how you plan to contribute to the
yes.
community of your your field and your society as a whole. So explain
Mm,
your work and achievement will have a positive impact. And then after you
mm,
explain many things like that, just what I said before, I think
mm,
there's a lot of things.
yes.
Don't forget to summarize. Don't forget to
Yeah, yeah,
summarize
yeah.
your key points and reiterate your
Yes.
enthusiasm for the scholarship
Enthusiasm.
in
Yes.
your chosen fields. And you need to end
Mm,
or close your essay with a strong closing statement that leaves a lasting
mm,
impression. So after you go
yeah, yeah,
around like missions and things like this and like that, and then in the
yeah,
last
yeah, yeah.
paragraph, you need to sum up everything
Mm,
about your personal statement, but please don't copy paste ya. Jangan kopas ya.
yes.
Like people
Yes.
usually when they make conclusion in the last paragraph, they just like copy one sentence from the first paragraph and from another paragraph, and then they just paste it into the last paragraph. So don't do that. You need to paraphrase many things. So because it will reduce your the value of your personal statement.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So first, I want to summarize. We must know the purpose of the scholarship that we want to apply, and then we must fit with the purpose, and we must know that what our background, contribution, or maybe the achievement that really relate that to the major that we want to pursue. And then in the last, we must make a strong conclusion that make them sure, make the grantee sure about us and choosing us as one of their awardee. I think that's the critical point of writing an essay. And back to my question, sir.
Oh yeah.
After we call to interview test, what we must prepare in interview test.
Okay, Gilma. This I tried to read any comments in here. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Jess, for commenting. And
yes,
then I try to
yes,
see the camera in my phone. So you have eye contact. So the comment is like down below in here, and then the
yes,
camera is up below. So so I so
yes,
I I just try to like combine it. So back to your questions, the interview process, what
yes,
we need to prepare ya, apa yang harus dilakukan saat interview ya.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so preparing a scholarship interview is very crucial to make a positive impression. So when you apply, so you give them a documents. So
yeah,
you are represented by papers, like by
yeah,
documents. But
yeah,
in the interview, you got the chance to show who you are, like
yes,
blood and
directly,
flesh.
yeah,
Yeah, and
yes,
you speak directly to the interviewer. So it
yes,
is
yes,
very important to show the energy that you have, the how smart you are, because people,
mm,
I know, I mean, sometimes people can see that, oh, this person is very smart and this person is not too smart, and then this person is suitable for the scholarship, and this is not. So only from the energy of the people. So so if in order you have a good energy, you need to like research the scholarship first. So you need to
mm,
understand what you are applying for, what university that you are applying for, and then what is your main goal of coming to the interview room, and then share your experience. So, and also you need to understand every papers, every documents that
mm,
you already submitted. So your
mm,
application, yeah. So you need to understand
yes,
your application. Harus ngerti papers apa yang sudah disubmit ya, personal statements, letter of recommendation. So you need to immerse yourself with information in the papers. Jadi apa yang kalian tulis di personal statement harus tahu,
yeah, yeah,
apa yang ditulis oleh di letter of recommendation harus tahu, because sometimes
yes,
the interviewer will ask you again about the personal statement just
what
to
we
be
have
sure, just to
right,
check.
then,
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe they want to check that are you really the one who write this personal statement? So because
yeah,
things like that. So
yes,
you
yes,
need to understand every sentences and every idea in your personal statement. And I think the most important thing is that you have to prepare answers to
yes,
common questions, common interview
question,
questions.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So you need to anticipate questions about maybe about your
uh,
background, your achievements,
yeah, yeah,
goals, and how you fit
yes,
the scholarship criteria.
this kind of
And
submission, yes, yes.
yeah, many things like,
Why
for
you choose
example,
that country, like,
mm, why you are interested in applying this scholarship at this
yeah,
university,
yeah,
what is your plan in the future,
yeah,
uh,
yes,
what you want to learn, things like that.
yes,
So you need to prepare why you deserve this
mm,
scholarship.
yeah,
So you can you can prepare the
yes,
answer for that question, right? So
yes, yes,
other thing is you need to showcase, of course, your fit
yes,
to the scholarship.
mm,
Think about your experience,
mm,
values, goals that is aligned with your scholarship mission,
school,
and be ready
mm,
to explain why you are excellent, why you are very resilient, why you are
yes,
why you match this criteria.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
also uh, uh, communications. So sometimes people are very smart, but they don't have like they're nervous and they can't
mm,
communicate
yeah, yeah,
yeah, effectively with
easily,
the panel of
yeah, yeah,
interviewer.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So you need to practice speaking clearly and
Yes,
confidently.
yes, yes,
So don't be like,
yes.
yeah, my name is, yeah, don't be like that, but
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
need to
yeah, yeah,
open
yeah.
up your body
Yes,
to show that you are very confident. So
yes,
public
yes.
speaking is very important. Practice speaking clearly
Yeah,
and confidently,
yeah,
and use a positive body language. What I
yes.
mean, what is positive body language is like, you show respect to the people, and then you
Mm,
sit straight like this, not not
yes,
like
yes,
not like this, or
yes,
like bossy like this, you know.
yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
things like that. It's small details, but very
yes,
important for your impression to the
yes,
interviewer. And
yes.
what I say before, like prepare question. Yeah, sometimes also, this I remember. Sometimes the interviewer, after they ask you questions, they will ask back like, "Do you have any questions?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
So that
yes.
is your opportunity to show
Mm,
that you prepare something that you really want to know, this university
this,
or this
yes.
scholarship.
Mm,
So prepare thoughtful questions to ask when you are given a chance to ask questions. And then questions might relate to the scholarship or to the organizations. Like if you are applying for example, for LPDP, you can ask about
mm,
LPDP and Ministry of Finance, you know, and then
yeah,
about the selection process, or what is the scholar.
okay.
Uh, uh, Example question that you can ask to the interviewer is like, "Oh, LPDP is very important in Indonesia.
Mm,
What actually the scholarship impact
just
to
want,
the
yes,
to the country?" So it shows that you want to know what's the LPDP's impact to Indonesia. So you know, I think you can come up with another smarter questions, you know.
yes, yes,
And then you need to be aware about the format of the interview. Sometimes there are like four people, or sometimes it's just like two people
mm,
who
yes,
interview you.
two people, yes, yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
Sometimes it's online, especially after COVID-19,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
sometimes it's like a one-person interview.
side,
So
yeah,
yeah, so
1%, yes,
prepare the formats, because
yes,
it's very different when you are facing like a one-on-one interview with
yes,
the online interview. So it's very different,
yes,
like the ethics and what you need to
yeah,
do and things like that.
uh,
And oh yeah, dress. You need to dress appropriately.
yes,
So you need to
appropriate,
dress
yes,
professionally
yeah,
in accordance with the scholarship
professionally,
organization guidelines. Yeah,
yes, yeah,
and
okay, okay,
also before I said that you need to like prepare common questions.
mm,
Common questions. Like what is your name, or what is your educational background? Why you want to apply
mm,
for the scholarship? But also you need to make like a mock interviews. Mock
yeah,
interviews is
mock,
like, yeah,
mock
mock
up,
latihan, ya, latihan
yeah,
interview.
at the end,
Uh,
yes,
so consider conducting mock interviews with friends,
yes,
family member, mentor,
yes,
or
yeah, yeah,
some other
yeah, yeah,
people. Yeah.
yes,
So
your
yeah, that
supervisor, right?
yeah, supervisor.
Yeah,
I think
yes,
in the treasury we have like a mock interview for AAS, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah,
you can find information about it.
yes, yes, yes. Okay, sir, we continue to the question in chat box. First is from Iska HM. Should the major we choose in line with our fit at work or just go with our passion?
Oh, this is a very so the question, if I'm not mistaken, is like, should you like apply for a scholarship or for a major that is
Yeah,
aligned with your work today, right?
fit of work. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It is this is a very hard this is hard questions, because the answer can be different.
Yes.
If you are SN in Ministry of Finance, kalau kalian
Yeah. Yeah.
PNS di Kemenq,
Yeah.
uh, I don't know. I suggest you to just like, if you plan to work here in Ministry of Finance for a long
Yeah.
time in the future, so it's better
Yes.
to like take like a major like economics or law or
Public
things related to
policy.
Ministry of Finance. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
public policy, public finance, things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
for those of you who are not coming from Ministry of Finance, um, and then you already work in some field, but you need to like you feel like you need to change the direction of
The
your life.
major. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Direction. Yeah.
so you can like apply for another major, like maybe a major that is needed in the US or in the Europe. So after you graduate, you can find a job in there if the scholarship didn't require you to come back to Indonesia, of course. So yeah, if you are an employee in Ministry of Finance, I think you need to like apply for a major that is aligned with your work in Ministry of Finance. But if you are not Ministry of Finance employee, I think you are free to choose what you want to study.
Yes. Basically, in several scholarship, they allow us to choose another major that not in line with our work today. But yeah, it's yeah, ya apa coba-coba aja kalau misalnya beda gitu dari apa yang kita kerjain kayak gitu. And the
Yeah.
next is question from Kula Kaula. What's the challenges or difficulties in bringing down all the knowledge things you have been studying abroad to fulfilling your daily mandates today?
Wait,
Or
I try to find the question.
Kula underscore Kaula. Or maybe the values that you consistently uphold and facing every challenge in your work or in your life today after you pursuing your master degree, sir.
The value,
Yes.
maybe a cultural sensitivity. So
Yeah.
sometimes we think that we live in Indonesia and then people are very
Yes.
diverse.
Yes.
Palembang or me from Makassar and people from Papua and Javanese, Sundanese, many ethnic groups in Indonesia.
Yeah.
But if you go to United States, it's more diverse because people are coming from like every country on earth. So, and then what I like about it is like people can just be themselves without the other people give judgment. And then sometimes when you are for example in New York, when you are in subway, ketika di kereta gitu ya, people come up with a lot of with many different like hairs, different way of
Clothes.
clothes, different accent, even different set of mind. And then yeah, after facing that, what I learned is like even though you are different, it's like deep down inside in your heart, deep down, it's like everyone just wants to be like to be honored and then to live their life
We respect. Yes.
yeah, like peacefully, you know. And
Yeah.
I think that is the big lesson that I take away from my time in the US. So when I come back to Indonesia, I don't care what you are, like what is your religion, how you dress yourself, as long as you don't try to hurt me or you don't try to ruin my life, you are a good person for me. Yeah. I think that's the big lesson that I got from the US.
Yes, respect each other and
Yeah,
we have
exactly.
each of our lives. So yeah, please don't bother.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And this is the last question for our from our chat box. Oh, because of the time. So maybe, sir, wait a moment. Our CEO of Regional State of
Dina waves.
Treasury
Halo
of
Dina.
Sumatera. Halo Bu Lydia,
Oh, Bu
nice
Lydia. Hello, Bu
to
Lydia.
yeah, Bu Lydia have joined our session. Sir.
Bu Lydia, thanks for having me, Bu Lydia.
Ya, dapat salam Ibu dari Mas Gaga.
Terima
Ya,
kasih. Thank you, Bu Lydia. For, for
oke,
those who
sir.
don't know, Bu Lydia is the head of
Yes,
Treasury in South
yes,
Sumatra.
yes, yes. Okay, sir. This is the last question. Are there any specific extracurricular activities or standout experiences that would be a valuable advantage for scholarship application? This question is from Bisma WP. Do you know that he designed that poster?
Oh, Bisma
Poster?
design. He
Yeah,
designed a
Bisma,
poster.
yes. He's
Oh,
very good at design in our office.
so
Yes, sir.
about the
Please.
poster. So Bisma, thank you for the poster. About the poster yesterday, I just like saw the poster and I don't really pay attention to the background photo of the poster.
Yeah,
I just pay attention to the like our photos, Gema's photos, and also the information about the date
yeah,
and the like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. But I
yeah,
just realized like a few hours ago, like I think the background photo of the poster is like my campus in Boston University.
yeah,
So yeah, that's great and that's very detailed. So thank you, Wisma, for
yes.
making such a beautiful poster. So you asked about are there any specific extracurricular
Extracurricular.
activities or stand-up experience or stand-up for
Yeah. Maybe
scholarship
by
application?
joining voluntary activities, something like that, that will be valuable for us. So,
So usually the important things is it has to be aligned with your major. Like if you want to apply for law, you need so for example, Bisma, you plan to apply for public policy like 3 years from now, or law or economics. So try to find extracurricular or activities that is aligned with those major, because
uh,
even though you have a lot of scholarship, a lot of experience, a lot of
yes,
extracurricular activity, but it's not aligned with your major, it's nice,
yes,
but it's not really
nice.
help. So it's not really
Yes,
helpful. So I think that's the first thing. It has to be aligned with your major, and then the second thing is it is better if the impact of your activities is like national. So you
yeah,
want to show the
national.
university or the scholarship committee that you have an impact in your country, that you have that kind of power to influence people, to influence young people, or you have that kind of power to make to make a dent. So make a dent is like kayak apa ya? Kayak kalau ada panci dipukul tuh jadi apa ya? Jadi kayak penyok gitu ya. So
Yeah,
you have the ability to make a dent, jadi membuat perubahan gitu ya, bukan perubahan yang radikal, but something because of you that things go this direction. So and then the third important thing is like activity that shows your leadership, because when you apply for a scholarship or for university, they don't just want to see that you are a smart person, but they also want to see that you have a chance to become a leader in your country. Because
yes,
if you become a minister in Indonesia, or you become a president of Indonesia,
yeah,
it will give a benefit to the university, like
yes.
they will
The
put your
name
photo
of
in.
the, yeah,
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 so the name of the university will become bigger and bigger,
yes,
and it is like so.
yes.
So you need to show that I'm smart. I'm
Mhm.
smart. The first thing is the second thing is that I have an influence in my community, in my country. and also I have a chance to become a leader in my community or in my country. I am
yeah,
the next big thing in my country. So you need to give that impression. So maybe you can join like a Menq mengajar. Maybe you can become like
yeah,
a coordinator in South Sumatra. Also, this guy
yes,
or this student
yeah,
is very good because he's like a coordinator in one province in Indonesia, and
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
leader. Yeah, things like that. So yeah, I hope it helps.
So yes, yes. Okay, sir. This is the last. I think we had one question from SJ Amalia. When writing our personal statements, sometimes we are asked to write about our SWOT, how to write about our weakness, but still in a positive way. Yes,
Oh, okay. That's a very good question. So,
yes,
in your personal statement, you just don't you don't need to show that like you are a very perfect person, because perfect is boring,
uh,
right? So you have this level of insecurity. You have this level of things that
vulnerability, right?
vulnerability. Yeah, you need
Yes,
to show that to show them that you are a normal human being. So when you state
yeah,
your weaknesses, for example, your weaknesses is like apa ya? Just give an example of kelemahan ya, or your weakness.
yeah,
You state your weakness, and then you tell them what you do
yes,
to make up for this weakness. So for example,
yes,
like saya suka lupa. I'm a very forgetful person.
yes,
But because of that, I make like a complete list of things that I
yeah,
should do
to do
in one
this.
day. So
Yes,
saya pelupa,
yes,
tapi saya membuat daftar kegiatan yang saya mau lakukan. So
yes,
it shows that this person, he or she knows what he is lacked for, and then he knows
yes,
how to make up for that things. So
yes,
state your weakness, kasih kelemahanmu, and then
yes.
tell them what you do to make up for that weakness. Kasih tahu apa yang kamu lakukan untuk mengatasi kelemahan tersebut.
Uh, okay, okay, that's all, guys, for this chat time today. Thank you so much for your comments and your question. And Mas Gafur, before we end this episode, would you like to give us a closing statement about pursuing higher education overseas and giving impact to our nation?
That's a very big theme, but I try to make
Yes,
like a closing statement. It's like a closing statement. Like okay, so if you plan to go abroad, just go. Like uh, I want to say this, like it's not always I mean going abroad is not like a very vital things to do. Like you can also learn in Indonesia actually, but if you have
yes,
opportunity to go abroad, that's great things to do. But if you don't, just focus on your education in Indonesia, and then if you go abroad, it's like you will embark a journey that is transcend borders and horizons. It will broaden your point of view of life. It will give
yes,
you an experience, and then bring back those experience to Indonesia, and then don't like I mean just remember to go home, okay?
yes,
Because many people are staying there, and then
yes,
they don't want to go home because
yeah,
it's a very good life in there. Me too. When I was in the U.S., it's a very good life in the U.S. But I went there to build this country for my thing. So uh, apa ya? Jangan lupa. Don't forget to come back and to use every knowledge that you have, and
yes,
teach them to the younger people
yes,
in your community. Okay, I think
yes.
that's the first step of it.
Thank you so much. I think Indonesia still need us later. And Mas Gafur, before we let you go, let's do our jargon, interest handal. And I will count to three, and one, two, three. Interest
Yes, handal.
handal. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing
Bye-bye.
with us today,
Thank
Mas
you.
Gafur, and have a good day. Bye.
Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Okay, Sobat Handal, I hope our discussion today enlightened us to pursue higher education, to invest our personal growth, to empower our beloved country, Indonesia. Happy Independence Day. See you. Bye. And also, this is a kick-off of our Treasury English Center in Kanwil DJPB Sumatera Selatan. Hope you enjoy our session and bye.